Brooks looking downfield, running out of time. He's hit as he throws. And it's fourth down.
And that's exactly why they were going to the short underneath stuff earlier, because these longer routes take time to develop, and then you're not getting enough time to throw the football because the pressure's coming. That's right there. That's on that offensive line.
Princely Umanmielen, the rookie out of Ole Miss, is going to set up another long field goal attempt here. This one from 55, which would tie a career long for Parker Romo. They said has plenty of leg. And Romo misses again. He missed the first one wide right. He misses the second one wide left. And Atlanta comes up.
Oh boy, after you make a kicker change and the first two kicks go wide right and wide left. Still nothing on the board for Atlanta. 2nd and 6 here.
Long throw. Matthew Golden, the little bobble, able to secure it before he got out of bounds from 31 and picked up 3.
Yeah, nice job maintaining your concentration.
Tyrod Taylor getting the quarterback start for the New York Jets. Been around for a long time, getting the ball out here. Oh, Garrett Wilson took a shot, but concentrated on the football and pulled it in. That's a 17-yard pickup on the completion. We got time. We're not going to see the replay there, but Tyrod 5 of 6 for 41 yards so far.
On this third down to force a field goal attempt by the Packers.
Defense showing blitz. Love off the play fake on the slant. Finds Romeo
Oh my
Doubs, and that'll
God,
be
boy,
first
stop
down
that pitch,
at the
bro.
21.
Boom!
Packers moving down the field. Jets moving down the field. Right after the Garrett Wilson catch. How about Breece Hall? Burst up the middle. That's a 17-yard pickup on the ground. They go 17 yards on the catch by Garrett Wilson. 17 yards on the ground with Breece Hall. First down Jets into Tampa Bay territory.
2nd down and 9. Taylor fires.
Golden in motion. Jacobs the carry. Little cutback, and is caught from behind as he gets
offense. Number 74. 10-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
That's the left tackle, Olu Fashanu. So the Jets commit their 4th penalty. They're now facing a 2nd down and 19.
These penalties are so crucial because you're looking at 12-yard completions, you're looking at big gains offensively, and really Tyrod Taylor doesn't need that much time. So he has the escapability, he has the
challenge for this Browns defense today, pairing up against the balance of the Packer offense.
Bo Melton, the converted wide receiver, now corner, back at wide receiver right now. And he goes in motion as the handoff is to Jacobs, and down to the 16-yard line, a pickup of 4.
You're starting to see that run game, right? They've been leaning on it a little bit here as we wind down in the first quarter, but I've been impressed how Green Bay's been able to come out and kind of be efficient running the football. Nothing huge, not some big chunk runs, but they're being efficient, staying ahead of the chains, and it's allowing them.
Let's check in back in Philadelphia for a moment.
Very unique on early downs in the league.
Fake to Corum. Stafford a deep drop. Looking long. Wants Davante Adams. End zone. He's got it. The Rams hook up on another deep shot. 44-yard touchdown. Stafford to Davante Adams. It's what they've done better than anybody in the NFL through 2 games. It's why they got him.
Well, it wasn't man coverage. This was zone, but Davante Adams just runs right by Reed Blankenship. And that's the downfield passing game on early downs that has been the best in the NFL coming into today's game. And they're going to continue to dial it up. Jarvis Long to start the second when we return.
All right, we will bookmark that Green Bay Packers drive. End of the first quarter there. Green Bay still looking for their first point. So is Cincinnati, and the Minnesota Vikings defense is shutting down Jake Browning and the Bengals. Andrew Van Ginkel comes through for the quarterback sack. The Vikings have held the Bengals to 0 for 2 on third down. They also have the pick six, and they're getting the football back after the punt. Colts have moved it into plus territory. Jonathan Taylor has been dominant in this Indianapolis-Tennessee divisional matchup in recent years, and he's the leading rusher in the NFL coming into today. We'll check back in on Jonathan Taylor and the Colts in a moment. Here was 3rd and 10 for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Over the middle, throwing back foot like Rodgers often does, hooks up with his man. Jonnu Smith, 21-yard catch on that play, and a first down, Pittsburgh.
Taylor out of the backfield in motion to the top of your screen. Pressure's coming and swatted away. Amani Hooker came in and slammed it to the ground.
Amani Hooker coming from the right side. It's an automatic check, right? So as soon as the Colts went to an empty set, the Titans had already decided against empty set they were going to bring Hooker off the edge. Daniel Jones saw him, just wasn't able to figure out a way to get the ball around, and brings up a third down. At this portion of the field, could be 4-down territory. They could run it here.
Gittens in for the first time. He's in the backfield. He picks up the blitz. Jones is in trouble. He's dancing away. He's got some daylight. And Jones will get the first down and more to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 17. And he says, hold off, Sanchez. You're not coming out yet to punt.
And that is exactly what Daniel Jones brings to the table. He hasn't had to use it that much so far this year. His legs, you'll see there's going to be pressure. They're playing man-to-man, and then at the top, zone to the bottom. What a job by Daniel Jones. Look at all that room he has right there.
Daniel Jones' resurgence continues, and there will be no punting on this particular drive.
Big miss by Jeffrey Simmons, who had him by the legs, and he just couldn't corral, but that's a credit to Jones. They dump it off, it's complete. Taylor, the intended receiver. Might have been a hair behind him, but he'll tell you he should have caught it.
Big back shoulder throw by Mariota, and you got to come up with that. Jalen Lane, the rookie, has got to come down with that when the corner stays on top.
Matt Gay will, from 37 yards, miss to the right. After all that, Washington comes up twice.
Do you remember that? I was playing, so maybe I just didn't see the highlights.
I do not remember it.
I don't remember Peyton ever running for a touchdown.
I remember a lot of Omaha, but that's about it. Here's Warren, and Warren's dragging defenders inside the 10. Well, he didn't look exactly like John Riggins, his hero growing up, or his dad's hero, but he certainly has the muscle.
My hero is Quentin Nelson, okay? I want you to watch Quentin Nelson come out and lead on this screen.
Okay, start of the second quarter for Pittsburgh. The Steelers have it 3rd and 1 on the New England 21. We were on that Packers drive. We'll show you what happened for Green Bay in just a moment.
7-0 lead. They're looking for more. Rodgers on a give for Jalen Warren. The second effort gets him the first down.
Doohan goes in motion. Taylor. Oh, it's going to be Jones who's keeping himself inside the 5. What a fake, and he took a hit as he's down close.
Very active in this first half.
Holding defense number 44. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
It's Chase on.
The Patriots are back a little bit earlier. Got a decent block there from Doohan. But this is one of the issues, by the way, with Daniel Jones. He needs to protect himself better. Tom, he's gotten hurt so many times in his career because he takes shots like that. That's the last thing this Colts team needs is Jones getting injured.
Ogletree, the tight end, in motion in the backfield.
You had a lane for the first back.
Twice. Jones looking to throw. Jones toward the back end of the end zone. He's just throwing it away. The flag comes in.
That's the right play by Daniel Jones. Nobody was open. That's a winning play.
Prior to the pass, holding defense number 38.
Handoff. Warren.
This is the ball.
First down.
L'Jarius Sneed called for the holding penalty. Penalties have been a huge problem for the Titans, too.
It has, but you know what else is the problem? When you're having to cover for that long.
That's true.
I mean, now he knows better than to grab him like that, especially when he had perfect plaster coverage. But you're going to get penalties on the back end if you're not doing a good job of getting pressure on the passer.
Mo Alie-Cox on the left side of the offensive line. A high snap. They get it to Taylor. Taylor goes to the goal line. He's into the end zone. But a flag is down on the far side. And let's see if this holds up.
The offense.
Offside defense. Number 98 lined up in the neutral zone. That foul's declined. Touchdown.
Job at the Glenn. Rodgers, timing route to the end zone. It's caught by Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers by himself in fourth place on the all-time passing touchdowns list. Put another on the highlight reel for Rodgers. Terrific grab. DK can put it on his highlight reel too. What a grab. Working against Carlton Davis. Both feet down. The catch. Lost, I believe, is the term. I believe you're correct.
All right, so much happening right there on this sequence. But when you have NFL history, we turn to the future Hall of Famer. Aaron Rodgers passes his former Green Bay Packers teammate, Brett Favre, on the all-time career pass touchdowns list. 509 and counting for the 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Well done there. Okay, so the touchdown for Pittsburgh puts them up. You've got this sequence that happened as the start of the second quarter began for Green Bay. That was third down. Pass goes incomplete. Nice defense there to break up that pass. So on fourth down, they bring out the kicking unit. Brandon McManus, 38 yards. It goes through, and Green Bay draws first blood. 3-0 in Cleveland against the Browns. So Cleveland going to get the football back here in just a moment. We'll check back in on that game if it gets to the red zone. Speaking of drives that ended with field goal attempts, it's Nick Folk for the Jets, and he's got another one. So a couple field goals for New York, one for Tampa Bay. It's a 6-3 Jets lead in Tampa early second quarter.
Nice play.
We told you to come back to the Browns here. Quite quickly, Joe Flacco and Cleveland has moved it to midfield and now beyond midfield into Packer territory.
Here's my call, right? So you wonder how many passes we get when one's out.
A flea flicker. And Flacco sets it up short for Fannin. Fannin on the edge, runs into McDuffie, and down at the 45. That was a quick flea flick.
Quick dip back into the Raiders-Commanders game on third and long. Geno Smith trying to get it and tipped. And that one is right on the fingertips of the defensive back who couldn't come away with it. Trey Amos, number 23, was in there with one of his teammates, and a little friendly fire, I think, collided a couple of Commanders and prevented what could have been an INT.
Third down and 7. Parsons back in there, pressure coming. Flacco in trouble, and he throws it away. Now he leaped out to the edge, and Rashawn Gary was the pressure. Here comes a flag where Flacco went down, and it's intentional grounding, but there's also a flag in the secondary at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, definitely intentional grounding, Joe.
I should have played in the game.
I think we got illegal contact.
By both teams on the play. Illegal contact, number 33, defense. Intentional grounding, number 15, offense.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Fouls offset. Repeat third down.
And that's a break for the Browns because we thought that illegal contact. That's loss of down. That's
okay, we'll check back in with the New York Jets and the Bucks. Baker Mayfield, one of the hottest quarterbacks in football over the last, and he's got a young wide receiver that can do that. That's about Emeka Egbuka. I mean, Baker put it out there, but this sensational-looking rookie for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans is on the back half of his career. Emeka Egbuka looks like the next next great one potentially for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A one-handed 30-yard snag for the first rounder out of Ohio State. 3rd and 7 for the Browns.
That's my dog.
Parsons lining up in the middle, almost at a linebacker spot. Here comes the pressure, and Gary, who was denied a sack on the previous 3rd down, gets that one. His 5th straight game with a sack. And the punt team coming on for Cleveland.
Well, it's just all the changes that are going on right now. So Rashawn Gary's going to be right here. He's unblocked. I mean, why are you turning out? You got David Njoku out there. You know, again, it's the simple things. And when you're stressed with your depth, how much attention are you paying?
Backtracking.
Step back in on this NFC South matchup. Atlanta 3rd and short.
Again the afternoon. Penix keeps it short with Robinson, who has the first down and more. Robinson across midfield. And he's into plus territory. Pushed up.
And a live 3rd and 8 for Tampa Bay.
3rd down and 8 for Mayfield and the Bucs. And the pass is caught for a first down.
Sterling, stop it right there. 1, 2, 3 guys blocked. You have 3 guys blocked with Robinson. You're going to have a big play. He just has to beat the guy who's assigned to him, which he's going to do, and he's off to the races. Really well done.
Falcons now at the Carolina 45. Penix, play action. Goes to the short side of the field, hits Algier, who's tackled immediately.
And let's go back to the Rams and Eagles game. The only 2-0 versus 2-0 matchup going on right now. Off the right side, Kyren Williams with some blocking. A little stiff arm at the end to pick up 14 yards and a first down Rams. The Bucs just hit this play here, down inside of the 20, down inside of the 10, 1st and goal, and they go slant. Mike Evans, touchdown Bucs.
Mike Evans